My dear buddies,
Welcome back to
Vikas Rajmala Motorcycle
podcast.
Podcast.
Yes, bro.
So, Tarun,
Yes, bro.
you're talking about a sexy naked motorcycle.
Which was actually the segment killer.
Which one?
Aprilia Tuono 457.
So, is it
It's
going to launch in India or not? Tell me that first.
it's going to be launched because the 457 segment was actually made in India.
Correct?
So
But the naked one, okay, since the 457 fully fade still has not gathered that market share or traction, do you think Aprilia would go ahead and launch the naked and cannibalize the sales of the fully fade?
they will launch for sure, bro, because they see India as a big market. That's why they chose India to be a manufacturer. Also, like the price that we are getting in India is actually cheaper than Aprilia selling in some other place.
See, they manufacturing in India is because for
Yeah,
them the cost would be very low to manufacture. If they manufacture that in Italy, then the cost will probably be about 3 times or 4 times more for the company.
yes, actually.
But in India, the cost of manufacturing is very economical because the cost of labor is very, very economical in India.
And it is easy to sell in India, bro, actually. Particularly in India right now, we have 400-500 segment. It's crowded with lot of motorcycles. Actually, people are buying the 400-500 segment, bro. Previously, like 3-4 years back, we used to see like 200 much selling in India. But right now, about 300 to 600 people are actually, lot of customers are there. So this RS 457, the fade version, it is also selling in good numbers. Comparatively, they don't have any network in India. It's been almost a year.
You mean the dealer network?
Yeah, dealer network. Although there is no such big negative points for the motorcycle. Actually, people are praising on internet everywhere. Personally, I haven't ridden the motorcycle, bro. It was very good, bro.
See, it is easier for international brands to sell their 400cc motorcycles in India because licensing is not an issue.
Yes.
Even an 18-year-old gentleman can simply go and get a license which can be used to ride a 400cc, 600cc, and even a
1000 cc.
1000cc.
Yeah.
But in European countries, they probably have to start with a 200cc or sometimes
125 something. Yeah.
125. So, definitely for Aprilia or any international brand, India will be a great place to launch their 400cc segment motorcycles because manufacturing is very economical, about 4 times economical compared to European countries. Next, the customer base is readily available,
Yes.
and today taking a loan and buying a motorcycle is extremely easy.
That is the reason we can see a lot of bikes.
Correct? And the salaries have increased in India.
Yes, yes.
Okay, a 21, 22-year old who's making say 30, 40, 50,000 rupees per
Yes.
month, doesn't have much responsibilities towards the family financially, can easily afford a motorcycle like this.
Yes, bro.
Correct? So great, I'm very happy about it. But main thing is that what I want to know, okay,
Yes, bro.
companies usually showcase their motorcycles in events that happen and they say yes, we are going to launch. But we have had a bad experience with Aprilia recently where the launch of their first made in India motorcycle, the 457 RS, took forever to
Yeah.
be kind of, I mean, the deliveries took forever to start, right?
Yes, yes.
People booked and they waited for so long. So, here, are they actually going to launch the naked version or not will still be a big question. And if they launch, when will it be? And
I think they will be launching, bro.
but when?
Probably in a year, 6-7 months.
Hope so.
Yeah, because
Okay.
before EICMA, like we haven't seen anywhere the test mules. So normally we will see the test mules like 6 months or 1 year before its launch. RS 457 we have seen the testing vehicles and all, but this Tuono is like very shock seeing directly in the show. Hopefully they'll launch it.
I mean, even I hope, because I personally would love to have a naked motorcycle.
Yes.
Because
Practical in India.
exactly.
Yes.
See, faired motorcycles look glamorous, but there are many downsides to a faired motorcycle. Number one is that general maintenance.
Hmm.
If you have to do an oil change or anything, most of the time you will have to open up quite a few things here, there. So, servicing is a task
Yes, bro.
on a faired motorcycle. And next, most of the faired motorcycles develop unnecessary vibrations after a
Hmm.
while, especially like my RC 390. I
Yeah.
love the motorcycle, but the amount of vibrations, bad. The whole fairing starts to vibrate. Okay. Number three is, in case of a minor fall or something like that, the fairing can crack, and
It's going to be expensive.
yeah, Aprilia fairing is going to be very expensive. And next is, if it is a faired motorcycle, then the sitting posture, it is going to be sporty.
Yes.
Correct? So now most of us ride the 400cc class motorcycles within the city also.
Yes. Yes.
Correct? If it's 1,000, then we'll only ride it on the highway. But if we want to ride it in the city also, then if we only have to crouch down and sit like that, then it's not going to be
Yeah,
comfortable,
yes.
right? Because most of us, we go to our offices, we put on a laptop bag, and crouching down with a laptop bag is it's painful after a point. Correct? So on a naked motorcycle, you sit slightly upright and it is comfortable. You can have a laptop bag where the weight is getting onto the seat.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Servicing is easier. Cleaning up the motorcycle is easier. Washing it.
Yes.
And on a naked motorcycle, preventive maintenance can also be done in a better way. That is,
it is better.
we will get to know in case something is leaking beforehand.
Yes.
I mean, before it starts to leak.
We
Like-
can observe the sweating and all.
Correct. You can see the sweating, and in case there are any cracks on any hoses, like coolant hose, this, that, we can
Easily, we can
see
easily
that.
figure it out. And this 457 raw
Hmm.
naked one, Tuono.
Hmm.
It doesn't look like a bigger Tuonos. The headlight, personally, what I feel, the headlight is little mess up. It doesn't like to my likings. But overall motorcycle, I want the naked one actually. Like
Correct.
I went and booked for the RS 457, the fade version.
Hmm.
But that time I thought like they'll make it sometime, the naked one and all.
You were waiting for the naked
Yeah,
one.
I
if
was waiting
possible.
for the naked one. So finally, it was there on the internet.
I hope they reduce the price also a little bit, because now they don't have to
Put the fairings and all.
right?
So it will be already RS 457 in the segment compared to Ninja 300
Hmm.
or 400, even the R3. It was actually like
Well
very
priced.
well priced.
Yeah. So now, since they don't have to provide the fairing, probably Aprilia can reduce the price by 30,000-40,000.
Yeah, 30,000,
rupees,
40,000.
And that will be a good thing.
And also a lot of
Hmm.
people in India actually likes the naked also. Naked motorcycle customers also will be there. So
Of course, no. Duke 390 was more successful
Yeah.
than the RC 390.
and one more thing, Aprilia has to launch in India the naked version, because the 390 is a segment killer like all these years from last
Correct.
10 years something.
Correct.
And if they launch it at a better price, it can take down the 390 in the sales. Not in the sales, it can take it on the road as well.
See, competition is always
Yeah.
good. We should have competition for KTM and other brands. But see, price will not be the only decision making factor. They will have to improve on their customer service.
Yes,
They will
yes.
have to improve on their dealer networks in India. We need to have a showroom in tier 2 and tier 3 cities also.
Yes.
See, India, tier 2, tier 3 cities also have a lot of money.
Yes.
Okay. So, like in Hyderabad, I mean, in Telangana state, people think Hyderabad is the only so-called rich place, but there is Warangal, we have Karimnagar, we have quite a few places where there are a lot of people who are ready to spend 3, 4, 5 lakhs on a motorcycle, but they are not ready to buy the motorcycle because showrooms are not available in their city.
Yes.
Because if they buy an Aprilia from Hyderabad and take it to Warangal, which is 150 kilometers away, any small thing, not just oil change, but any small, they think there is a vibration coming from somewhere or some issue with some light.
They have to come down.
They have to come down all the way to Hyderabad.
Yes.
Now they wouldn't want to go to a local mechanic because they'll feel that it's under warranty, right?
Yes,
It's a
yes,
new
yes.
motorcycle.
Exactly,
So
bro.
it kills the enthusiasm of someone who wants to buy a motorcycle like Aprilia from a tier 2 or tier 3 city.
Yes.
So they have to collaborate with probably multi-dealer showrooms, multi-brand showrooms, where one dealer can have brands of multiple companies within one showroom.
Yes.
If they do that, if they improve their customer service, if they improve, if they reduce the price a little bit, then definitely it's going to be a great machine.
Yes. You're getting a parallel twin, bro.
Exactly, Tarun. So, if today I had to buy the Duke 390, spending more than 4 lakh rupees, more than 4 lakh, right, on road now?
Duke 390,
Yeah.
about 4 lakhs, I guess. Not
okay, 4 lakh
somewhere around.
rupees. So, if I had to buy the Duke 390, spending 4 lakh rupees today, and if I could get a naked Aprilia 457 for slightly more price,
like about 470, 480.
I would still buy the Aprilia.
Yes.
Because of 2-3 factors. One is, if today I buy the Duke 390 and tell people around that I bought a Duke 390, there won't be any excitement. They'll say, okay, yeah, it has been around for so long, correct?
Yes, yes, yes.
And next factor is that
single
cylinder. Nothing wrong, we love single cylinders, but
yes.
the sound.
Yeah.
See, we all have to accept the fact that the Duke and the RC, they don't sound good at all.
Yes,
you know, and no matter what you do, whichever exhaust you put, they'll only sound loud, but they'll not sound better.
Yes.
Okay. So that way, if I buy the Aprilia, I'll get a new thing. Okay. If I tell people around in my office, my neighborhood, that
it's completely new, bro.
Correct.
Aluminium frame, twin cylinder. That was actually the 457 was derived from 660. When you see the engine cases, everything, which looks very similar. Like it was, like mostly inspired from 660. So, bro, one more thing. The 660 is costing you somewhere around 20 lakhs on road, I guess. RS 660. You're getting 457 for like although like BHP everything was completely different, hardware was different, but what you are getting for that 5 lakhs is actually value for money.
See, today, since the traffic has increased so much and fuel prices have gone up so much, although I personally like motorcycles only above 100 bhp, but for all practical reasons, 400cc is the best segment. You don't need anything more than 400cc segment today within the city, and even for the highways. In many of the highways, you never know where there is a bad pothole, there's that.
You can't even push your 400-500cc to its max limits.
Correct.
180 kilometers per hour on our roads, it's like a
correct.
It's not a.
So that way, Tarun was saying the 600cc naked Aprilia is probably 20 lakh rupees on road, and this one, the 457, we are going to get under 5 lakhs.
Yeah.
So great deal that way. So definitely, I hope Aprilia launches the motorcycle in a very competitive price point.
Yes, bro.
And they do all the other things, as we mentioned, the customer service, dealership network.
So it's and one more thing, bro, it's already close to a year, right?
That then Fade was launched.
launched. So like at least the groundwork might be done. So people who are getting Tuonos like will get good quality work from Aprilia.
Groundwork, you
Hopefully.
mean all the mistakes that they
Yeah,
did?
yeah,
Probably
yes.
they. I hope they have
Yeah.
improved, because any new motorcycle that gets launched in India, it is good for the motorcycle community. It is good for the economy. So economy of the country, right?
Yes, bro.
New companies coming in, selling more motorcycles, and that is it. What can be the downside? What can be the bad thing? I don't think anything can be
Anything.
bad, right?
It was a great motorcycle.
It will be. It will be a great motorcycle. Parallel twin, naked, great brand name, Aprilia,
Yes.
uh, close to 50 horsepower, right?
Yeah, close to 50.
Close to more than enough horsepower. And of course, these days it is sad that we cannot put an aftermarket exhaust. I mean, we can, but it is completely illegal, and
But it sounds very sweet, bro. The Italian sound, you can feel it.
it will sound unbelievably good. You
Yes.
put an Akrapovic or some exhaust, just the slip on, no full system and all that nonsense we don't need. Put a simple end can, that is the muffler, and she will sound beautiful. If you are someone who is lucky to be living in a town or somewhere where the cops don't stop you for having an aftermarket exhaust, then buy the parallel twin of Aprilia and put an
Good
end can,
exhaust. Yes.
a muffler, open full throttle.
And there was full system exhaust also available from Arrow, I guess.
Yeah, we will actually make another video talking about full system and slip on,
Yes.
because I personally, I mean, no, we will talk in that video.
Yes.
So we'll talk in the next video.
Yes, bro.
But bottom line, she's going to sound unbelievably good.
So it's a great motorcycle, bro. So that's why we want to feature it, guys. It's coming soon. So it's just an update for you guys.
And,
Hopefully, once it was launched, we're gonna test ride it and we'll let you know how the motorcycle feels.
yes.
Yes.
So